Hi, Aquarius. King of Chalices, the Strength card, the Lovers, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay, let's start with the top left, the King of Chalices. Okay, there's a lot of emotion. Emotions are running high this month, I feel, around you, Aquarius. This could be in relationships, in particular with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The King of Chalices is emotional goodness. It's emotional reliance. So I feel like there's a growing bondship or friendship that's happening around you. It could also be in relationships, but this is something really becoming the highest level. Because the king rules emotion and he is at the top of the tier. So I feel as though this is emotions running high, but there's also someone that's offering you a lot of their emotion and vice versa. And I think there's a lot of commitment that might be coming from you towards this person or towards this person for you. This is falling in love. This is creating a wonderful bond. This could be with children. This could be with adopted children, foster children, relationships, friends, associates that grow to become lifelong friends. The King of Chalices brings these feelings of emotional security, that you're able to rely on someone, that you feel secure with someone here. So this is beautiful to see. For some of you, as I said, there's definitely strengthening on bonds. For those single Aquarians out there, there is someone coming in, potentially two. You have two kings here. So regardless if you're a male or if you're a female, there's two really influential people that are standing out for you right now that you may be selecting for in terms to have a relationship with. For others in relationships, I feel like there might be someone coming in that might distract you a little bit, Aquarius, from your relationship. But for others, I feel like you are growing much closer together, as indicated by the Strength card here. Perseverance, resilience, affection, strength, belief. I feel for a lot of you, you've been trying to be strong in a certain relationship, Aquarius. This can be with a spouse. Maybe you've been trying to hang in there. Maybe there's been a lot of turbulence that's happened around the relationship. Maybe there's been conflicts. The Three of Swords do denote conflict. Options, division, and uncertainty. Maybe there's been an element of things being quite cloudy. And you have the Seven of Wands here as well. The Seven of Wands is dependence and allegiance. So I like that it's sitting below the King of Chalices. I feel like there's someone you can definitely rely on, especially in terms of relationships. I feel a lot of you need to give someone the benefit of the doubt. This isn't for all of you. This is only for some of you, because for others, I feel like there is deceit or conflict, or someone that you're dating is choosing between you and someone else, Aquarius. But I feel that for a lot of you, there is someone, it could even be a Leo, strong fire energy here. Fire, Aries, there's also water and air. But I feel it's worth fighting for. It's worth it. This person is worth it. This person is, strong. They have mental strength, inner strength, reliance especially as well. For others of you, I feel like physical activity might be quite prevalent for you. Prominence, or placing a prominence on mental, physical, emotional strength. So whether this is gym, yoga, meditation, spiritual guidance, visiting your GP, there is an emphasis being placed here on strength for you. And then you have the Lovers card. Moving over, the Lovers card. Okay, love is quite big for you. It's on the forefront, Aquarius. It's definitely about choosing. For those that are single or that are openly dating different people, I think it's something might resurface or come to the surface here, that you're seeing two other people, or that the person that you're with may be seeing another person or interested in another person romantically somehow. Or maybe there's a third party that's creating a bit of jealousy in your relationship. But I almost feel for some of you, there's someone that's destined. I feel like there's a higher power that's brought someone into your life, Aquarius. You could see what looks like a cupid forming with a cupid's bow in there. It's selecting one person, and they're coming from a metaphysical place. They're coming from the cosmos. So a bigger power is orchestrating this person. And I think they're sending you the signs. I think this person is around you now, or they're being sent to you. It could very well be someone that's ruled by fire, because we see the lovers don't look like Gemini in this deck. They actually, I would say, either Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo that's coming up, that I feel is destined to be in your path. I mean, you have the moon. It could be a moon. It could be a water sign as well. I mean, there's the bulls of Taurus. Maybe you can say that it's Capricorn as well. But I feel as though there's definitely fated love. There's someone that's in your path that can give you a very wonderful future, and can be a wonderful person, offer you a lot of emotion, and can offer you a wonderful relationship as well. And I'll offer you their support. This is support that's coming from a fire sign. This is dependence, allegiance, asking for help and receiving help where it's needed. So there's definitely support for some of you. Career-wise, I feel as though you have a good support network, or you have colleagues or superiors or bosses that are around there to support you, to nurture you. I just feel it's all about approaching your conflict and letting them know where you're struggling, or letting them know where you need some help of some kind. So I think professionally, this could also indicate that you're reaching new heights, possibly collaborating with someone fated coming in here for you. So it could be that you are given an opportunity to showcase your strength or your leadership skills. This is pride as well. So taking pride in your work, taking pride in the way you mentor or coach people, or deal with clients or customers or stakeholders. I feel it's more romantic this month for you. I do. I really feel with the Lovers card here, these emotional cards, allegiance cards, I feel romance and relationships and friendships are really on the forefront for you. I feel like work will be good. I think you'll have an opportunity to exhibit your leadership skills. I think there's something going on about a selection process that's happening this month, whether it's romantic or selection process that's happening at work, whether someone is being selected for a promotion, or someone is being selected as a lover, as a partner. I feel like it's something to do with this around relationships and friendships, more so than work, if I'm completely honest. The Three of Swords can denote three is a crowd, a lover's triangle. This is conflict. It's also options or uncertainty, division, lots of choices and not being sure about which choice or which opportunity or which person or which project or which career path might be good for you. But for others, I feel like you're selecting something this month. As I said, I feel like you have support in your decisions, which is good. I feel like it's about time to be the leader you were born to be, Aquarius. This is you in your element. And it's about choosing, because whatever you set your mind to and whatever you seek to get out of this life, whether it's fame or money or a soulmate or a dream relationship or a dream home, a dream career, you can do it. It's just about applying yourself. But sometimes when you have too much choice about you, Aquarius, you can be a little bit overwhelmed. You can be a little bit, lacking that strength because you get deflated or overwhelmed by too many choices. Something to do with three different people is coming up. Could be three children. It could be three or two different lovers. or a team of 3 people within the workplace. I feel like there might be some conflict between 3 different people, Aquarius, and it's almost like you'll have to choose one side. So picking a side, selecting. I hate to say that, but I feel like you'll have to display your allegiance. You'll have to display your loyalty, your commitment, or your support for someone else this month. And it's not always the easiest position to be in. The King of Wands is also here. The King of Wands is maturity, it's guidance, it's help received in this particular deck. So someone is coming to you, or you're coming to them for help, for allegiance, for support, and this will be reciprocated. They'll make things work for you. They'll pull strings. They'll help you achieve what it is that you need to achieve, Aquarius, because they're a person of their word. They're a man or they're a woman of their word, and they'll follow through. And there's a certain maturity. So I feel some of you may be seeking the help of someone a little bit older, more mature, life-learned, wisdom, have a lot of wisdom, life experience. You may be consulting this person because you know the advice that they can give you, and they may help you in this selection process. This month. Could be a fire sign as well. As I said, strong fire energy here. And as I said, it's not always the easiest position to be in, Aquarius, but you might be put in this sort of predicament this month. And you may find that choosing is the hardest part. How do you choose? How do you choose which career path? How do you choose which course you want to study? How do you choose decisions that could ultimately dictate what's ahead for you in the future? Okay, the Five of Swords, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, and the Death card. I definitely feel like you're choosing one thing over another, and it's going to end something in your life. So for some of you, it's definitely a relationship. Cancer, Scorpio have come up in these cards. An air sign, I think that's you though, and an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that's come up in these cards here. You have to choose one person for those that are single or that are seeing someone. And I feel like once you choose someone else, I do see someone else walking away from you, or you walking away from them. There is an ending of a relationship happening here because you're choosing someone else. And you're choosing the person that makes you feel like this, makes you feel like the Chariot, puts you on a pedestal, praises you, idolizes you, holds you in very high regard, treats you right, is showing a lot of emotion. So for some of you, there's a water sign that you're destined to be with, and that can give you a really, really beautiful future here. And this is this idolization happening with the Page of Pentacles. This is someone putting you on a pedestal, Aquarius. This is the person. I'm leaning towards the water sign here, but I'm sure you're dealing with a lot of different signs and energies here. But it's the person that you're most compatible with, and you can see it. It's almost like it's clear as day that the person you have to choose is the one where there's not only a lot of common interest between the two of you, and that the two of you balance each other out, that you complement each other, but it's the one that makes you feel like a star, that makes you feel like you're in control. It's also the person that you're very compatible with. So astrologically, you might want to look into their sign, because I feel astrologically, the two of you are very compatible with each other, and this is the person. And I feel like there's signs around you, synchronicity signs, whether it's people telling you, whether it's certain things happening that's reminding you of this person, whether it's just this inner like hunch, or your higher self that's telling you this person is probably better for you than the other. As I said, it could be a Leo, It could be a water sign. You do have everything here except for air, but I think the air is you with the swords walking away here. So there is an ending with the death card, major transformation that's taking place here in terms of relationship. So change in a relationship status, going from single and open-minded to monogamous and taken. So restricted in a way, because you're not open to any other relationships. So there is this change because this offer is being made to you, or you're making this offer, but someone is definitely standing up and being vocal about their feelings and bringing those feelings forward. As I said, this offer of emotion. And it's the person who you feel the best with, Aquarius. It's the person who you feel brings out the best in you. They bring out the best version of you. You feel like a better person when you're with them, and that speaks volumes, because it's not that you're a bad person without them. It just goes to show they bring out the best in you. You want to be better than you are. You want to strive for goodness with them. If this is in a work situation for some of you, I feel like, again, you have to choose a different career path. I feel like some of you may be ending a career that you've been doing for many, many years, and you're walking away from it. It's not easy to walk away. I can see that you will be upset, remorseful, maybe even regretful. But I feel like you know you're destined for something else, Aquarius. You know that there's something else in your path. Maybe there's two different career paths. One that you have done in your earlier years, your former years, and another career path up ahead, or two different career paths. Or maybe just two separate things you'll juggle all together. Maybe you don't have to walk away from something completely. But there's something else that will take precedence here, that will be more prominent for you with the Chariot card. It's something you were destined to do. It's something where you're in the spotlight, people can see you, whether you're educating, you're entertaining, you're teaching, you're assisting medically. It could be so many different avenues, work avenues or professional avenues that you're thinking about doing, but I feel like one you feel is destined for you. And it's maybe something you've wanted for a very, very long time. With the death card here, we see children, so this could indicate it's something that you've wanted to do since childhood, which is pretty powerful. You've always had a fascination for this. And maybe for some of you, you've started to be on this career, or you started studying for this and you've changed your mind later in life. But I feel like with the Five of Swords, you're picking up the pieces here. You're picking up from where you left off, so to speak. So major selection process can take you many beautiful ways in life, can lead you on a very, very new path. Absolutely. What else did you have here? Okay, this conflict that requires allegiance. Let's have a look at this. I did mention conflict, third-party situation here for some of you. In the Lovers cards, there are 3 people, so there is a third-party situation happening for some of you, whether you're choosing or for some in relationships, I feel. Let's have a look. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. There's a fire sign coming in, whether this person is around you or around your lover. There's someone else coming in. There's a new opportunity for someone, you or your partner. King of Wands, they're a very flirtatious, forward person that's coming through. They may be open-minded, very open-minded, or they're aware that your partner is coupled up, or they're aware that you're coupled up, but they're quite relentless in a way. They can't sit still. The King of Wands is known for his anxiousness because he's adventurous, he's a go-getter, he's fire. He pursues, or she pursues, anything she sees in her path. Sometimes they don't hear or see anything else, so it can be a flaw, but I feel like with the Ace of Wands, there is someone that's going to be placed in their path. Oh, wow, okay, 3 has come up twice. There's definitely something going on here. For some of you, there may be a breakup because you find out someone's being dishonest, and then you find out this person has a serious goes on to have a serious relationship with the person they were dishonest to you about. And it could be a relationship that happens for a very, very long time, Aquarius. It could be, you might find out they end up marrying each other later in life. Oh God, I hope not. But you know what? If that person's not meant to be for you, Aquarius, then it's absolutely not meant to be. Okay, but let's talk about the conflict here. If that doesn't relate to you in a relationship sense, the conflict with the allegiance and possibly seeking someone for help here with the King of Wands. Again, I feel like you might have to pick sides. Could be around family, divorces, divisions in the family somehow. Maybe your parents are divorcing, maybe there's a sibling. But I feel like you have to sit, there's two sides, and you have to, you know, you want to keep the peace. I can see that. You want reconciliation. You want to be optimistic and look at the good things of it, which is really good. But I feel you'll have to choose sides. Eventually, though, you will come back into reconciliation. So, or whatever it is that's happening will come back. Okay, Judgment. Again, there's two family cards here. So for a lot of you, there's conflict or division over family, and you'll have to choose sides within the family, extended family, family, friends, social circle, or people that you consider like family. It's about choosing sides, most definitely. Again, you can try to be as optimistic as you want to be, and that's great. But I feel like someone will step up and say, you have to choose, it's me or them. Or you have to side with someone that you consider, or you have to side with two sides that you consider very close to you, that are obviously very important to you and are very dear to you, and you'll have to, you know, you might feel judgmental, or they might feel you're judgmental. In career, I feel like it is about some sort of conflict with colleagues, where you were a close-knit team, or where the department was going quite well, or this could be in your business as well. This could be in a family business or your own business. There'll be some sort of division or conflict, and that will have to be mediated. I do see a good positive outcome, though, whether you have to write someone up for it or you have to go through a mediator or a counselor. I do feel like there is a rainbow at the end here, at the end of all of this. So this there will be action involved here. So there obviously will be something done to mediate this conflict or this division. And as I said, there is a team environment, so there is support. There is some sort of professional support, or as I said, something to lean on, almost like a backing that will help move these issues or this conflict forward. So there is mediation happening here. So that will be resolved because there's an angel and the 10 of Cups, which is really beautiful. So eventually things will harmonize again, and this could be towards the end of the month. But look, Aquarius, I hope that has been insightful for you.